You're listening to Gin and Chat with Lo and Nat. So pour yourself a chilled martini and sit down for a chat.
Welcome back to Gin and Chat
with Lo and Nat.
We're so happy to have you back on the couch.
We're here on the couch today drinking. Drum roll, please. Get ready for it.
Give it to me.
Trader Joe's sparkling orange flavored espresso tonic beverage contains quinine, which we looked up on ChatGPT earlier.
We did.
And that means we won't get malaria.
And thank God.
And that's food in America.
That's a blessing because I was worried about
Yeah,
it.
me too. And
We
all
actually,
shucks.
I don't know if I said that right. I'm just thinking it's quinine because I feel
To
like.
be honest, could care less.
Yeah. You're like, I've never seen the word before.
I will never think about that word again. I've never seen that word before.
Perfect.
That's how I felt when I did math in school.
Oh, same. Hated it.
Could
Hated
care
it.
less.
But my parents put me in Kumon, so I was forced to
See,
love
my
it.
parents got me a tutor that I was so insane in high school. I asked for a tutor, and then I asked to do an online class because Oaks offered online. So I literally did math every single year online.
Mm-hmm.
My tutor was so great. He'd just do all my work for me.
Oh my God.
So,
Of course.
He literally took every test. I sat there with like a notepad next to him, and he would just take my test. I'm not even kidding. My parents never knew this, but
Wow.
me and my tutor just had like a understanding that this is what was happening. He was the best. I loved him.
I feel
forget
like
his
we
name,
shouldn't
but
be airing this out on a podcast.
I don't care.
Lauren's like, I didn't do a single test in math because my tutor did it for me.
And then I would do summer school for science
Work. Okay.
to get the credit out of the way, and
Yeah.
the class was easier.
Period. Whatever.
So I'm dumb.
whatever
Just
works.
kidding. No, I'm actually a genius.
Don't
because
degrade
I
yourself like
understand that rules are meant to be broken. And that makes me smarter than all of you. I'm just kidding.
Meanwhile, my type A ass was put in Kumon because my parents thought she should get ahead in school. So
love
not
that.
only did I do my own work, but I did extra work outside
crazy.
of school.
See, that's crazy.
Two types of girls.
I saw this thing. It honestly might have been on Giggly Squad, but it was like, if you're smart, like you get a best friend who's good at school. And that's what I did.
And your other favorite saying,
What?
I love having an influencer as a best friend.
Natalie yesterday, she was saying like she's obviously, as she should be, getting all these PR packages. And she's like, whatever I don't use, like I'll give to you. And I'm like, I'm so smart for having an influencer as a best friend.
She also goes, I already knew you were going to say that. Thanks. It's the understanding and the knowing. We love that.
We just had, like I was at Target the other day and they were having, which was so crazy of them, but they had a buy one, get one free for a bunch of minis in the like Ulta section.
It's insane.
So
what a deal.
I got Natalie one. The Way St. Bart's hair and body spray. It's
so
mini,
good.
but it's honestly pretty big for it being a mini.
Yeah.
And so
is
I
kinda
texted her
huge.
and I was like, hey, so I'm getting you this because it's buy one, get one free.
Nothing about that looks mini to me. It's going full size.
I just thought of such a dirty joke, but I'm not even gonna go there. But that kind of leads us into
I
what we're
was just
talking
about to say.
Don't. Natalie knew it was about to come out of my mouth, and she was like, chill it out. Don't say
Well,
it. My
I mean,
parents watch.
This podcast is technically unrated, but I do, in fact,
No, we have standards here.
we do have standards and morals, and I do know that my parents watch every single episode, and now I know that our ballroom teacher from college also watches every
Yeah,
single
that was
episode.
so nice.
I know.
What's up?
We love the support.
Thanks,
Hey,
guys.
everyone.
So
Hey, chatties.
I won't say the joke, but I will let it lead us into what we're speaking about today,
Hell
which
yeah.
is category is boys, men, straight men, which we're
Unfortunately is what we're into.
Fortunately, unfortunately, however you choose to look at it,
Yeah.
that's what we're into.
Yeah. They get a bad rep, but that's just
you
the
know,
team we bat for.
That's why you have to have standards.
Absolutely.
Because you lower your standards for anything and you're going to find and attract those types of people. If you have standards, you will also find and attract those types of people. It's how you look at it.
Exactly.
Fortunately or unfortunately, you know?
Yeah.
So we're wearing black today because, last time we wore black and talked about boys, we were in mourning.
Yes.
We were in a sad state.
We said goodbye to the lover girl era.
Yeah.
We were sad. We were attending the funeral of our dating lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we just felt like it was natural to continue to wear black, even though.
However,
one of us has left the funeral.
can you tell which one?
Am I glowing because I'm in love?
Natalie has left the funeral. She has skipped back to Lover Girl Town.
Yes. I'm happy to be here. I didn't think it was going to come so quick, but we'll just say I do have a boyfriend. I do.
Woo!
I
wish we had a button.
him.
Like a cheers button. Like, woo!
Ooh, we
should
can
get
add
one.
sound effects.
Yeah, we could actually. But I think we should get like a little button that's like, woo! Or like a glass.
I think it should say
clinking or
cheers
something.
because that's our thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Well.
We're on the same page.
On the same page.
But yeah, we will call my boyfriend Mr. Hinge because I met him on Hinge and that just feels appropriate. Even though I never thought I would ever say that in my life.
Which is also crazy because last time we talked about boys, you were so like, oh, I don't want to get a Hinge. And I said, just get one just to go on dates and have fun and be flirty.
Yeah.
So
and you know what's
you
funny?
should really be thanking me.
Oh. Thank you. It's actually all
It
because of
actually
you.
always leads back to me. Just so kidding.
Everything starts with Lauren.
Starts
But
and
it's
ends.
funny because I feel like every time in my life where I say, oh, I hate this, or I'm so against it, or I'm opposed, then it happens. You know what I'm
Always.
saying?
No, always.
So this just makes
It's when you
sense.
least expect it.
That. I was like, I hate dating apps. I'm not doing it. I'm never going to find someone I really connect with on a dating app. And then it happened.
And then you just meet Mr. Hinge.
Mr. Hinge.
What's up, Mr. Hinge?
Hey. I don't think he watches the podcast. Fair enough. He's like, I'm just not a podcast guy. And also I was like, you know what? That's okay because you listen to me talk every day, all day
Yeah,
long.
he is also, he doesn't have to.
He gets enough of this voice.
Totally. It's totally fine. We'll give him a pass. So yes, that's the topic of today's conversation.
Let's chat.
Chat. Let's say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's
chat.
Should we say it like that? Like, let's chat.
Okay.
Or let's chat. Or let's chat. Okay, let's go.
3,
All right, cut.
2, 1.
Let's chat.
We're back, bitches.
It's raining men.
Ooh.
Hallelujah, it's raining men. Hey, hey. Hey. I didn't hit that note, did I? I didn't hit any of the notes. What am I talking about?
We just always have to lead in with a song. It just makes sense. We're
It's
dancers.
raining men.
So we're going to talk about men today. And specifically, I think we should start with the term situationship. Because
Wait,
what the hell even is
I
that?
have to know, is situationship
In the dictionary?
in the dictionary?
God. I'm going to be so disappointed if it is. And I
If
bet
it's
you it
in the
is.
dictionary, you best believe it was put in by a man. Because there's no way a woman would put that in.
Because I don't think a girl has ever voluntarily been in a situationship.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think
Oh my God.
it's in the dictionary.
Fuck these men. Are you kidding me? Yes, situationship is now in the dictionary.
What does it say?
Merriam-Webster.
How dare she? How dare he?
Miriam is innocent. Webster, not so much.
My apologies.
Okay, officially added situationship in 2023. Defining
course
it
they
as
did.
a romantic or sexual relationship that is not considered to be formal or established. It reflects how people describe the gray area between casual dating and a committed relationship, where there's something, in quotes, going on, but it's undefined, non-exclusive, or intentionally ambiguous.
I hate everything about that.
No. Examples of use. We're kind of in a situationship, not really dating, but just friends. Wait, what? But not just friends either. Okay. It's complicated. I'd call it a situationship. Okay.
I'm
oh my
so
God,
upset.
ChatGPT is so shady. Let me know if you want synonyms, how to talk about it on your podcast.
You just outed us. Clearly, ChatGPT knows that we have a podcast and they're telling us how to incorporate it.
Or how to tell if you're in one.
You already know the girlies be up in ChatGPT saying, do you think this sounds like a situation?
But going off your point, no woman has ever known that they're in one until far later.
Until it's too late.
We've been victims to it before.
Yeah, unfortunately. Shoot.
Like, unfortunately.
Yeah, years ago, but still, indeed.
Well, yeah, I ended mine recently. But you know what?
That's okay. It's okay.
I like hung out with him recently, and I realized, well, not in that way. Situationship is done. And I realized he sucks as a person. So that was kind of freeing. But yeah, I think we've just let these men get away with it.
Yeah. I think there's just too many terms that exist now. Like, can we just strip it down and go back to the good old days where women were courted and you had to get permission and
consent?
Yes. Consent. And I think situationships are just an excuse for a man not to fully commit.
It's for weak men.
Because you should know.
I agree.
You should know within 3 to 5 dates.
Oh, yeah.
If you see a woman being your girlfriend, at least. And if you don't see her as your girlfriend, then using the situationship term just so you can have access to her physically is bullshit.
Exactly. Breadcrumbing just to keep her around, but not sitting there and making her the whole loaf and letting her enjoy it with some garlic butter.
Crazy.
I don't want a breadcrumb.
I don't want a breadcrumb. Nobody wants a breadcrumb.
Nobody wants
It's not fair. And my problem is, why go through the effort of acting like you're in a relationship? Because that's the thing about a situationship. It's not just hookup culture. It's different. Right. It's basically doing everything you would do in a committed relationship without the title. What is the point?
It's literally just to keep her around physically until somebody else hotter or to you or
someone more compatible.
Whatever.
However
to have
you
the
feel.
option to be single but have the intimacy of being in a relationship.
Yeah. And my problem is I think we just we're unable to have conversations anymore as a society in general, like hard conversations, period. But why can't we just sit down with someone and say, I don't think you're the one for me?
Please.
Please. Right. Break up with me or just tell me that you don't see it going that way. I don't care because why are we wasting time with the situationship? Yeah. I mean, I personally was in one that lasted a year.
Oh my God, I
remember that.
Granted,
it was COVID times, so there was nothing else to do besides be in a situationship. But
yeah, so the only time you're allowed to be in a situationship is if it's literally a quarantine
pandemic. Okay. But nonetheless, I was in one for way too long. And I just kept remembering, like, why didn't he just sit me down and say, I don't see this progressing into a relationship? Because then the best part was the girl that he always told me didn't matter or wasn't, anything to worry about in his life ends up being his girlfriend 3 months after we stopped.
And I'm pretty sure they're still together.
They're still together. So they live together, I'm pretty sure. So happy for you guys.
But sometimes, like, not to make it about their relationship at all. Like, I obviously don't know the girl.
Yeah.
Don't love him for sure, but I don't know him. I don't know the girl or the relationship, but sometimes men will genuinely just choose the easier option.
And that
is what it is. So my theory is I think situationships are for weak men because I think a strong man knows exactly what he wants and he knows exactly what he doesn't want.
Exactly.
And when he doesn't want that, he has no problem telling you.
Yeah.
For example, Pepe on Love Island, okay? When he didn't like that one Casa Moore girl, he clearly stated to her, I don't see this going anywhere.
Yeah.
We tried it out. I don't see it with you. Like, wish you the best. Hope we're friends.
We love that.
When he knew he wanted, what's her name? Iris. He went after her.
Yes.
Committed to it.
Made it very obvious, made it very clear.
And that is a strong man. A weak man would want access to the girl that doesn't really see a future with, but he wants the intimacy because he's insecure or for like whatever reason, he's just weak.
Yeah.
So that's where situationships are led. So I think what you have to focus on, or we do as women, is being strong enough yourself to not attract the weak man.
And that's the lesson that I have learned too. And I think why I'm in the position I'm in now is because I have finally got specific with what are the things I actually need out of my partner? What do I want in a relationship, and then not only defining those things, but then actually setting those boundaries and knowing if I meet someone that doesn't have these qualities,
Yes.
say no.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how you feel or the butterflies or the whatever.
Which is anxiety.
It's just anxiety.
Keep on trying me.
It tried for years.
I know, me too. My
But-
last boyfriend, I would get such bad anxiety before I would go to his house that I would have to say a prayer to calm me
Insane.
down.
Insane.
I would drive over there, be driving Woodland Hills, and
Yeah.
I literally would have to be like, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy
And your body knows.
Your body knows.
Your body knows
It
what's
really
right
does.
for you. And I do believe now knowing, I mean, this is early into my new relationship, but I will say there's a stark difference and a stark contrast from every relationship I've had before.
Yeah.
Because there isn't, I think I finally learned the lesson. And they always say, you know, God keeps placing the same lesson
Yep.
in front of you until you finally learn it.
Yep.
And I think that's so true because there is, on the one half of the coin, obviously, men should not be having situationships or trying to have them, period. I just don't think the term should exist. You should know
Get
or
that
not know.
off Merriam-Webster.
Take
I'm
it
coming
off the
after
dictionary.
both you, Merriam and Webster.
Both of you.
I'll send my emails. Don't you think I won't? I will, and I'm good at it. You know me.
we're
You know
coming
I
for
send
you.
an email.
Lauren will get it removed from the dictionary.
Honestly,
You know
I'm
what?
gonna start a petition. That's hilarious.
It's one of our goals on the podcast is to get
We talked about goal
situationship
setting
removed.
last time. I have a new one.
Yep.
Gin&Chat starts a petition for situationship to be removed from Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Link for the petition will be in the description. of
Because
our
are you fucking
episode.
kidding me? Don't give them a reason to be like, look it up.
Exactly.
Don't give them a reason to say, look it up.
But on the flip side of that coin is that women also have to be strong enough to set boundaries and not allow themselves to be in situationships.
Where they have to look it up.
Exactly.
No, for sure. And that's getting specific on your standards.
Yes.
So I think what would be a really fun workshop
Okay, workshop.
for us is
Gin&Chat workshop.
to list 5 standards that we have with dating.
Ooh, love.
You go first.
I knew you were gonna do that. Lauren's like, I'm lost. Okay, my standards for dating. The man has to plan.
Oh.
When you are officially in a relationship, that's different.
Mhm.
But when a man is pursuing you, and that's the other thing is I want to be pursued. I want to know that you want me. I should never have to question whether you want to see me again. So the man needs to be planning.
Oh yeah, honey, your mommy met your daddy because she just wasn't sure if he wanted to see her. How crazy does that sound?
It's horrible. No, the
That's
stories that we fall in love with and why rom-coms exist and all of these stories is because the man pursued the woman.
Mhm.
The woman allowed herself to step into her feminine and the man stated
Yes.
clearly and boldly what he wanted.
Yes.
That's what we want. So that's what I want. I want a man that pursues me. I want a man that plans. I want a man that makes me feel safe and allows me to be soft and feminine.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
I want a man that guides me,
Mm-hmm.
but also allows me to be independent at the same time
Mm-hmm.
because I am a very strong-willed, independent person.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to feel when I am in a relationship that my partner allows me to let go because I have a problem doing that in my regular life. I like to have a lot of control of things and I'm a very, focused individual, but when I'm with my partner, I want to just completely relax and let go and know that I am taken care of.
Yeah.
That's really the ultimate thing is we just want to be taken care of. We want to feel protected and
Yes,
safe
we
and
wanna feel
admired
protected.
and respected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's this podcast that I listened to with this, I think it was Skinny Confidential, honestly, but they had a relationship expert on. And he said that men, I hope I don't butcher this, so we might have to take a second for me to think about it.
Yeah. it's okay.
Men love admiration
Ooh.
and women love adoration.
Mm-hmm.
Men love to feel like back to caveman days. Okay,
Right.
this is what this man referred it to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, the elk that you hunted is so big. Thank you so much.
You're
Like they
so
love
strong.
to feel like the
Capable.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, yes, I got that done. I'm protecting my village, whatever. Women like to feel adoration. They like to know that that man will go out and literally be there for her, kill for her, protect her, because that's what they needed in those days too.
Absolutely.
So at a primal level, men love admiration, women love adoration, which is why we say like, oh, I want to feel protected.
Yeah.
Because it is like a primal thing that we need to feel
Absolutely.
when we are like picking a man to spend the rest of our life with, literally birth his children and make sure that he's going to protect you and your family and your babies.
Because I do think, and dating has changed for me the older I got,
Totally.
because obviously we get closer to the age where we hope to marry. And I think Lauren's freaking out.
I'm freaking out.
But you know, it's like you have your college relationship and you think, oh, I'm so in love. I'm so in love. And then you get out of it and you realize there is so much more to relationships than love.
Yes.
Love is a choice that you actively choose every day when you're in a relationship. But the person that you're going to marry, it's about so much more than just how you feel about them. Because marriage, and if that is your goal, if it's not, that's okay too. But if it is your goal, you know, marriage is so much about, do your values align? Do your futures align? Do you want the same things out of life? Do you want to raise children the same way? There's so much more that goes into that than just, oh, I really like this person and I like spending time with them.
Right. I keep saying everybody wants a wedding right now. We're seeing a lot of weddings happen.
Yes.
And no, I'm not saying anything specifically about anyone specifically.
No.
But just an overarching theme for our age group, 27 to 30, is like, okay, you start thinking about that. You start dating differently.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people are starting to get married. But I would say some of those people, they want a wedding. They don't want a marriage.
Right.
And that's what you have to think about when you're planning. It's not just a party. It's a commitment to your life together, to building your life together.
Yeah.
It is the most important decision you will ever make, which is why your standards need to be so high.
And that's also not to scare you away, because I think marriage is one of the most beautiful things about life is committing to someone
when it's right.
For life, when it's right. But that's the point, is why rush to make it right?
Exactly.
Make sure that it's right. Take your time to know that it's right, and don't be scared if you're looking around. I know Lauren and I have had lots of conversations at 27. We look around and we're like, are we doing something wrong? You know, like so many people are getting married, and I love that for them. And I wish them nothing but happiness in their marriages. But you know, you see this and you feel this pressure to be at that stage, but it's like,
it's funny because I internally, like if I just listen to myself, I don't feel any pressure. I don't. But when I listen to other people and societal norms, then I feel pressure.
Because it's freaking social media.
Yeah, well, actually, funny enough, I was talking to one of my clients the other day, and we were talking about just boys and whatever, having a cheeky conversation. And she was like, yeah, you know, my daughter actually just broke up with her boyfriend, and she's kind of freaking out because all of her friends are getting married or starting that next chapter of their lives.
Yeah.
And I was like, how old is she? She goes, 24. And I literally said, I was like, 24. Like, that was my initial reaction. And I go,
freaked out.
I go, honey, tell her to wait till she's at least has her frontal lobe developed. I promise her taste will change.
Yeah.
Like, I made it into like a joke, and she was like, I know, but you know, I think the crowd that she hangs around, and it really does matter. I know we're in entertainment, so you know, not a lot of people at 27 are settling down. That's not the lifestyle.
We're surrounded by the girls and the gays.
Yeah, that's not the lifestyle that we're surrounded by. But I know, you know, you go somewhere else and you hang out around a different crowd, and there definitely can be a lot of 24-year-olds getting married. But she told her daughter, she goes, you know, my like mobility instructor, Lauren, she's so great, and she's almost 28, and she's single.
Not you being the example.
She goes, and she's such a great catch, and she can be picky, and that's what you want to be like. And
Absolutely.
she's almost 28 and she's single. And I
almost 28.
I was like,
ancient.
Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, like I'm okay with that though.
You should be.
Like, but when she said it, it brought, not that she meant it at all in this way. If anything, I think she was praising me. But
Yeah.
when she said it, I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize this is even a thought to people.
No.
Honestly, like
No.
I don't think about it ever.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the relationship that's right for me to come, and I'm willing to wait for that.
Yeah.
And I think that should be what people see, and not necessarily the fact that I'm 28, almost 28 and single.
Yeah.
I think that's just how you look at singleness.
Yeah.
If you have like a bad, not that she had a bad connotation for it, I'm not trying to say that, but I think a lot of people can. And if you
Yes.
feel that internal pressure,
It can be frowned upon.
It can be frowned upon for sure. Like, oh, why is, and even when I see some family members, they're like, not married yet? I'm like, you guys, I never think about this. Like, what the hell are you doing?
I know. And that's just such a normal thing because, you know, you go to college, if that's your path. You graduate, you get a job, and then you get the boyfriend. Then
Everyone's
you get
on the
married.
conveyor belt.
Yes, exactly. Life is a simulation. But really, you shouldn't feel that pressure.
You're
And I
in
think
the Matrix.
it is your own personal journey. And this is not to say, like, I know some people who, I actually have friends that were high school sweethearts, which I think is crazy because that so rarely exists, but
Yeah.
they make sense, you know? And their relationship was beautiful because they were able to grow with each other over the years.
We just saw Shay yesterday.
Yes.
Shout out Shay. He listens to the pod.
Love you, Shay.
But he was talking about him and Drew.
Yeah.
And they've been together for
7
7 years now. And
He's our age.
It's evident that they have grown as individuals.
Yes.
Therefore, they have grown together.
Yeah.
And cherish their union, but also cherish their own lives,
Yes.
their own careers. And they're able to stand on their own 2 feet. They just make each other better.
Yeah.
And that's a relationship.
That's what you want. And we touched on that in our last dating episode. We said you just want to be with someone that makes you want to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And I think the problem with us in our past relationships was you and I both were not able to, it was almost a codependency type of thing. We're both anxiously attached girls. And if you are one of those, I think it's hard sometimes to step away from the relationship, look at it from an outside perspective and really understand, is this good for me? And am I still allowed to be me in this relationship? Because if you can find that in a partner early on, lucky you, that's fantastic. And if you can grow together and make it to the marriage, that's amazing. And I love that. But I think we specifically have been in relationships where we know I just don't feel like this is, you know, this is it. I'm not allowed to fully be me, and it doesn't make me necessarily be a better version of myself. Because every time I've had a breakup, I've gone through a glow up.
Yeah, you actually
And that's how you know.
that's how you know that you were not with the right person.
Yes.
And you weren't being yourself.
Yes, exactly. Like someone said on TikTok, and I was like, this is so true. You can always tell who did what by the breakup.
Totally.
Because the person that gets hotter and instantly starts working on themselves is the one who got their heart broken.
Yep. So true.
Yeah.
I know. I think with anxious attachment, you're anxiously attached because you have an abandonment wound. So you're trying to be chosen. So you go into the relationship.
I'm gonna go cry now.
Because
Bye.
you go into the relationship because you feel like you're finally chosen.
Absolutely.
And that's why it feels so heightened and exciting and addictive.
Yes.
And that's where you get the butterflies.
Yeah.
And that's where you start to make your whole entire life surround that single person.
Yep.
Because they finally chose you, and that's not something that you've found within yourself yet. Therefore, you need them as an extension of you. And when that extension is cut, you feel like so lost. I remember in high school, I sobbed over this guy that I dated for like a month. Like, insane.
Yes.
But I remember one of my friends at the time was like, oh, wow, like, I didn't realize you liked him that much.
Right.
I was like 14 years old. Like I was a freshman in high school. And I, at the time, couldn't comprehend it, but now I know what that was. It wasn't about the guy.
No.
It was about the wound that I had that I needed to heal.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I've been single now for a minute.
Yeah.
My last relationship, I was the healthiest version of myself.
Love.
So healthy that I knew when it was time to walk away, which was something that
Huge.
I hadn't gone through that lesson before. Every single relationship I had, it was like I was fighting till the end to try to keep it.
Always.
Even though I was being super unhealthy in it, or they were also being super, like it was not healthy
Toxic
relationships
patterns.
that I was in. And this last one, I remember being like, I don't deserve this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And I left his house that night and I didn't even shed a tear.
Insane.
I didn't even shed a tear. We started a breakup conversation and I got angry for a second because he was just being like so idiotic that I said, excuse me, I'm going to go to the other room and compose myself. Walked to the other room, like literally looked myself in the mirror and was like, okay, you know what to do.
Yeah.
And then I walked back out, sat on the couch and was like, yeah, I can't date you. And your stuff is in my car. And I won't see you again.
Yeah.
And goodbye.
And that's so hard to do. It's so hard to choose yourself.
Yes.
But in that moment, you flipped the switch.
Yes.
You changed your pattern and your habit.
It was so empowering. And that was one of the big lessons that I had to learn. And then from there, I had to learn how to be on my own. And I kind of wanted to touch on how you view your single season, because I think it is important to have one. I think especially in your 20s, you do have to grow as your own individual person first before you can probably attract what your soul really wants and needs out of a partner. And because I was anxiously attached for so long, that was really hard for me to envision. I couldn't even imagine 6 months being single, let alone 2 years that I've been single. I would have gone into a psych ward back then if I knew that I had been single for 2 years. But I think when you give yourself this full psych ward, if you give yourself the space to grow on your own and to heal on your own, you actually realize like, oh, I get to choose who comes to me, and I get to choose what type of person comes to me by the way that I treat myself.
Yeah, I love that. And every relationship that you have is not a loss. It's a gain.
Yes.
Because
you learn something new.
You always learn something about yourself through a relationship. So that every new relationship you have, you can bring more knowledge and an elevated version of yourself to it.
Yes. I can always know what I was feeling about myself based off of the type of boyfriend I had at the time.
I love that. I also just realized you never give us what you're looking for in a man.
My 5 standards. So I would say they're pretty similar to yours. I need to be courted. It needs to be obvious that you want to see me. And if you're breadcrumbing, I'll put you in a friend category and that will be that. And if I see you, I see you. But don't expect me to want to see you one-on-one. I can see you in a group.
Exactly.
Yes. So yes, need to be courted. You need to plan. 2, I need them to let me shine. I need them to not be intimidated by my success or shine. I need them to help me grow it and cheer me on.
Love that.
That's 2.
You should be your biggest cheerleader.
Have them be my biggest cheerleader. I need him to be really intentional and thoughtful. Like I'm such an acts of service person, so I love just like little things to know that he's thinking about me.
Yeah.
I love the little things, even if it's like send you flowers or whatever, which I'm going to tell a cute story really quick and then I'll finish my 2. When Natalie got back to LA, Mr. Hingeman DM'd me and said, hey, do you know her address? I want to send her some flowers. So that's the type of energy, intentional and thoughtful.
Yes.
That's a great example.
Mind you, I used to have to beg for flowers and I had no idea this was happening. And it was a surprise. And he was like, I just want to help with your transition because you're staying in LA for a while. Thoughtful.
So thoughtful.
A bit easy to do.
Intentional and thoughtful.
Yes.
4th thing is I do need them to be obsessed with me. It is what it is. They need to. I'm a Scorpio. I'm like so all or nothing when I choose a person and so loyal. I need them to have that reciprocated.
Yeah.
I need you to be able to post me on your social media.
Exactly.
And not say like, well, it doesn't go with my brand. Oh, and don't have a headshot. But that can go in there.
That can
be a subcategory.
And it's not just about posting on social media because not everybody does that or cares about that, but it's about being shameless and being proud of the person that you're with. You should want to tell people about it.
Exactly.
You should want to claim it.
I
and
want
say,
you to like
this is my person.
Scream it at the top of the mountain and be like, that's my fucking girlfriend.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with her. I love her so much.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I think also all of these things are, it's it's things that we have, standards that we have, but they're going to be reciprocated.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
the point.
Yes.
It's like,
it's because we have them in ourselves
yes.
now.
We're not just
Yes.
saying like, oh, well, I need a guy to be obsessed with me. It's like,
I'm
because I
obsessed
know
with
I'll be
myself.
obsessed with you.
Oh.
You know, wow, you took it that a completely different direction. Also important. Self-love is important, but my point is saying that, you know, a lot of people complain and they're like, oh my God, women with these standards, they have such high standards. And I'm like, yeah, but it's because I know what I bring to the table.
Right.
As a high value woman, I know that what I bring to a relationship is I will always be loyal.
Yes.
I will communicate with you. I will love you as much as I can. I will give you 150% of my energy and all of those things I'm giving. So it's fair for me to have boundaries and standards.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But also love yourself too.
But also be obsessed with yourself so he's obsessed with you.
Duh.
So if you are in your single season, just remember, actually, I would say first thing is understand how you feel about yourself.
Good.
Get comfortable with looking at yourself in a mirror and saying your affirmations and feeling what comes up when you say that. Like everything that you would want a man to give to you or a woman or your relationship to give to you, all of those feelings of love, security, happiness, fulfillment, make sure that you're giving them to yourself first. And I think when you start accessing those feelings, you start doing things in your everyday life that bring those feelings to you. So you start getting really intentional about like little things like the kind of coffee you want in the morning or the types of friends you're hanging out with or, you know, the energy you're bringing to your job. Like make sure your life outside of a relationship and a man is just as fulfilled as you want to feel one day when you're in a relationship. Take that in your single season instead of getting boy crazy and having to go on all these Hinge dates and putting all of your worth in these dates and going out to meet a guy. Like, no. Take this time. You're about to have the rest of your life at one point with a man if you choose to get married and then taking care of kids if you choose to have kids. So enjoy your time. Relax. Have fun. Go out with your friends because you want to have fun with your friends, not because you need to find a guy.
Yeah. Be able to confidently stand alone before you can stand with someone else.
Period.
And, you know, there's a difference between dating for fun and dating casually versus dating for attention. And define those two things. Are you putting yourself out there because you just need attention and you can't sit with yourself? Or are you doing it because you're intentionally dating and seeking out options because you are ready to find someone to match your energy?
That was good.
Thank you.
I think we can leave it at that.
Hell yeah.
That was well said.
Well,
You should be a podcaster.
you know what? I absolutely should. I'm thinking about it. I think I'll go get some mics at Best Buy and start a podcast.
I can help you self-produce it in a day. That'll be really fun.
Just two women in STEM. Thank you for joining us again, chatties. This has been Gin&Chat
with Lo and Nat and
Knox. Cheers, chatties.
Thanks for joining us today. We hope you had a great chat. Lo and Nat can't wait to have you back.